Last time on Tomb of Annihilation, a death curse threatens the whole world, leading to our heroes to venture into the jungles of Chult to collect some poisonous mushrooms, to exchange for information from Merchant Prince Jessamine. This time, Adventure 2, Hedge Trimming. Jessamine is searching for information to help you in your quest to end the death curse, but in the meantime asks that you rid the nearby area of a tribe of pesky veggie-pygmies that have started to attack travelers. So how does one find a veggie-pygmy village? Well, pretty much the same way one finds just about anything in these games. You construct a dungeon tile stack. Doing so usually works the same way. First, you find the tile that is your objective and set it aside. In our case, that's the veggie-pygmy village. Next, you make a stack of 8 tiles chosen at random. Like so. Then you take 3 more tiles and shuffle in the objective so you don't know where exactly it is. Now you put it all together. You take all the tiles you have left, put the objective on top, and also put on top the buffer of 8 more tiles. Now, I don't know where exactly the objective is, but I know it's somewhere between the 9th and 13th tile I'll draw, giving my adventure a nicely set length. What happens once the objective is drawn will depend on the adventure you're playing, since at that point the adventure book will have specific instructions for you. But to start out with, you just put the stack aside and break out your starting tile and get going. Alright, here we are, back in the jungle. This time we're going to hunt veggie-pygmies, but we don't know where they are, so we need to search the jungle for them. A bit like mushrooms, only this time the mushrooms will fight back.
Yeah, Shara still isn't fully convinced they are not fruit.
Alright, Dragonbait, take us away.
Dragonbait takes us away into deep dark jungle. You did want to mention the healing search, by the way.
Oh yeah, we have 1 healing search, because last time we had 2 and we didn't need any of them. So the game adjusts difficulty and took 1 away from us. So this time we may only faint once before it's game over.
We also redistributed the gold among our heroes, so now that
everyone has 100 gold, except for Kawasha, because as a druid he looks down upon worldly possessions.
Exactly. He's more about the whole possessed thing rather than possessions. Anyhow, I moved 1 tile, or rather 1 space, and
you don't have another action to take, so exploring.
Go ahead. I found pumpkins, no mushrooms.
Oh look, we started right next to the mushroom grove.
And we did. Good night.
That's unfortunate.
We kinda need a new battery.
Sound. Alright, we took so much time setting up that the camera died on us. But here we are. This time we started next to the mushroom grove.
Well, we knew where it was, so it was a nice place to set the expedition from.
Yeah, but there's 2 monsters here.
Gimme.
Yeah. The first one is an event. Hunters. A group of hunters grows close. Draw 2 more monster cards and place them on the 2 closest empty ambush sites. Do we even... This is empty.
Yeah,
there's a Shara, so this and this.
Yeah, Shara is right next to the
Oh, I didn't see it.
Tile. So
Past her wings. So the 2 closest are this one and that one.
Yep, let's go.
So on the mushroom grove, you get a UNT Brute Guard.
Okay. Oh joy, Dragonbait likes these guys.
Yeah, I remember he got hugged by one last time.
Forever, basically.
And then we have the Batiri Goblin springing up next to Ashara.
Batiri Goblin Bowl. She remembers those guys.
Yeah, I'm sure he would remember her if she didn't smash him.
She didn't, she just wept him and flew away.
Oh, right. And we still have another monster going in the Mushroom Grove. And it's a Sioux monster.
A Sioux monster.
Not a four-armed gargoyle,
The-
just an angry ape. This one, yes. Yes.
I wasn't so sure. Put it here. So, that's 3 guys for
Dragonbait.
Activating Brood Guard, Bacteria Goblin, Sioux monster.
Yeah.
UNT Brood Guard. Good die. If UNT Brood Guard is within 1 tile of a hero, moves adjacent and bites.
Right. Moves adjacent.
And bites. That's an 18, which unfortunately very much hits. So it's 1 touch from the bite.
Yeah, this is an awesome start.
Great. I'm loving every second of it. The Tyri Goblin, who's still slightly webbed, is going to attack Ashara. Let's see how webbed he is. Moves adjacent and attacks with a spear. Revenge! He's very webbed still.
Alright.
And finally, the Sioux monster. If the Sioux monster is on the same tile as a hero, it attacks the closest hero with a bite, then moves to a tile with no heroes.
Well, it isn't on a tile with a hero.
You're quite right, it isn't. If the Sioux monster is within 1 tile of a hero, select the tile within 1 tile of the Sioux monster that has the most heroes on it. The Sioux monster attacks each hero on that tile with its Psychic Crush.
Well, it does that then. Since last time a few people have asked us to explain how exactly attacking works in this game. Well, it's pretty simple. First, you roll a die. Second, you look up the modifier of the attack, trap, spell or whatever is happening at the moment and add that to the rolled result. Finally, you compare that number with the AC, which stands for armor class, of the monster or hero that is being targeted, and if it is equal or higher, they will suffer the damage printed on the card. You can see an example of this, well, pretty much every turn for the rest of this adventure.
Right, okay, so Psychic Crush against the Dragbait. +4. 12 is 16, does not go through the Dragonbait's thick skin.
Or thick skull, rather.
Yes, pretty much.
Psychic monkey, what has science wrought?
Not sure if science is wrong on the show. But yeah, the Dragonbait luckily has an AC of 17. Sioux Monster versus Bird. Sioux Monster scares Bird into losing 1 hit point and being stunned.
Monkey brain beats bird brain.
Apparently.
So,
What does stunt do again?
stunt means
It's I only have 1 action, isn't it?
stunt means losing the free move action, but you still have your normal action.
Which you can use as a move, so it's
Yeah.
move or attack instead of...
It's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's really not. Right, so that's Dragonbait's turn. Only lost us 2 HP and got us stunned. So, not as bad as it could have.
And drowned us in monsters.
Yeah, there's that. But at least no encounter.
Yeah. So, with Kawasha, I'm going to go over here with my free move. And I'm going to fry the monkey because he does multi-attack. And I mean fry quite literally. I will produce flame. Kawasha hurls conjured flame at his foe. That attacks a monster within 1 tile of my hero. And thanks to the rather lax line of sight rules in this game, it just needs to, my tile just needs to have an opening towards the tile the monster is on. And that it does. So that's a +7.
But
4.
the Sioux monster has an AC of 12.
That one barely misses.
He still has both of his hit points.
Yeah. So I will explore.
Go ahead. That's 1 monster and an encounter.
And an encounter. Yeah. First we spawn the monster.
Spawn the monster first.
It's another Sioux monster.
Ooh, this... I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, we're
Encounter?
getting swarmed. Encounter phase. Event. Friendly Hwinga. A tiny nature spirit takes a liking to you. Your hero gains advantage.
Ooh, that's
The druid has a thing with the spirits.
apparently so. Just, this is all disadvantage. You want this one. Advantage.
But, oh my god, both the monkeys are going to bombard the tile where 3 of our guys are.
Yes, this is what's going to happen, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Alright, let's start. First monkey, Psychic Crush onto Kawasha. That's a 14 plus a 4,
18?
18. That hits even with Kawasha's Bark Skin, which I took as a utility, giving him an AC of 17. But at least he doesn't lose it, because that wasn't that good a hit. He just loses 1 HP and is stunned.
Yeah,
And gets stunned marker.
stun marker for everyone. Next one.
Next one.
Next target, that is.
Next target, that is Shara.
Bird brain. Still not used to monkey brain. Still loses HP and is even more stunned.
And finally Dragon Bait.
Doesn't
That's a
care.
4. Doesn't care. Alright. Zoo Monster on the Mushroom Grove.
He's trying
That
his luck
sounds
again.
like some sort of prog rock album.
It does.
Kawasha?
Totally non-expandment.
That's 15. That doesn't hit.
Hooray! No stun for him. Oh wait.
Well, at least no more damage for him. Shara, that's a 15.
Yeah, she's got an AC of 14. Tough luck.
Yeesh. And Dragon Bait,
Now
18. Everybody gets stunned.
he starts realizing that something may be missing.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Psychic monkey attack.
it's not like he could move anyway, being grappled by that UNT.
Probably can't move. I think it's a Shara's turn.
Propose can't move. It is the chance turn. Attack up to 2 monsters within 1 tile of your hero. So, I see 2 monkeys. And I'm going to ignore that goblin.
Yes, please.
So, UNT in the Mushroom Grove
Yeah.
gets a face full of acid, plus 8.
Yeah.
That's a 20, that hits. That is 1 damage on the Psychic Monkey. Second Goblin. That's a 9, that's a 17, that's still through to the monkey. Monkey brain doesn't work so well if you throw acid onto it. But they don't die and I can't move, so that's my turn done. And
We get an encounter.
I am considering, seeing all this we've been through, you know, the struggles of wandering through the underbush for 2 minutes, Ashara is actually going to dig into the fruit she bought at Fort Nyanzaru to heal 2 HP. And I am debating activating that mage armor to put me up to AC 15 heroically.
Does that take an action?
No, it does not.
Well, go right ahead.
I will activate that. I now have it active, and I will lose it once I take a hit with a natural 17 or higher. And I'm going to lose stunned.
So... Birdsong.
Yeah, go, cat, save us.
I am able to move through other heroes, aren't I? Rulebook.
Cutting time.
Yeah, I can move through other heroes, just not monsters. Because I really don't want to stop on the tile where we're all gathered and are getting psycho-bombed by the mad monkeys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to use my poisoned darts. I can attack a monster within 1 tile of me, but I'm just going to try to stick him into the monkey in front of me. That's +6 for 1 damage. That's a 12. That hits!
Hits. Nice. So, monkey dice.
Monkey dice, and I want your monkey to die.
My monkey dice. We have gained 2 experience.
Yes, but we've also cheated.
That's bad.
We didn't do an encounter for Ashara.
You're quite right, we did not. Let's go ahead.
Let's go ahead. See if that changes anything. Dark Influence. Each hero on or adjacent to an ambush site takes 1 damage. It feels as though someone or something is watching and judging you. Yeah, I can imagine them judging us. We've been doing such a great job.
Yeah, so everyone but Kawasha.
Yeah, not Kawasha, but everyone else loses the damage to shame.
Which is quite fair.
But apart from that, we're good.
Everything is intended.
Yeah.
Sea monster died.
I didn't put myself so that I would explore, so I need to take an encounter.
Then you do.
Hidden Tripwire. Choose a trap within 2 tiles of your hero, and your hero triggers it as if your hero was on it. The flavor text here is just, uh-oh.
She does exactly that. She triggers it as if Birdsong would be standing on a trap, which means nothing happens.
Yes. That's turn 1. That's turn 1. Done. I still want the treasure I got out of that Zoo monster. And Birdsong has a utility power which is Bardic Lore. Birdsong is familiar with any number of local legends and stories, which means she gets to draw 2 treasure cards, and I get to choose 1 to have, and the other one to put onto the bottom of the treasure deck.
Okay.
That's not that easy to choose. Either I can immediately make another action, which could be an attack, or I could take a potion of heroism and place the heroic hit point token on my hero card. The heroic hit point token acts as an extra hit point, or I may discard it at any time to end 1 condition on my hero. I think I'll take the extra action and try to shoot the material goblin.
You could do that, or you could try to injure the UNT, because Dragonbait is going to attack the goblin and the UNT, and the UNT has 2 hit points.
That's a very good point. I will seize the moment. There is a lull in the action, allowing you to spring into motion.
Yeah, it's just so boring here.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a poisoned dart at the UNT behind me. That's a 12 plus 6, that's a...
That's it.
Yeah.
He has a 13 AC. So another point of damage on the board. Very, very helpful.
And
right,
now...
so, turn 2! Dragonbait, he can't move, so he's going to attack. He's also stunned, so he extra can't move.
This is a good point to mention that Dragonbait also has a heroic ability, Divine Health. At the start of his hero phase, he may end 1 condition on himself before he activates. So he could have actually just shrugged off that stun and still had his move action, if there wasn't that UNT grappling him, since that's a monster and not a condition, so poor guy still can't move.
He's going to use his Swift Strikes, which he then didn't have last time we played. It allows me to attack 1 adjacent monster, and then attack 1 adjacent monster.
Oh, so you could attack 1 monster twice or split it up.
Yeah, I just realized that. It's only a +4, but these guys don't have the best AC in the game, so yeah.
Who do you start with?
Who do I start with? That's a very good question. I'm going to take out the Batiri first, because He's got a very nasty spear, and if he hits with an 18 plus, he's actually dealing 2 points of damage, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
So, Batiri Warrior. Batiri Warrior dies horribly.
Rest in wedding.
Rest in wedding. UNT Brute Guard. Knocks over the bird. Yeah, that is one-off. Oh well.
You might have actually hit it if you didn't hit the bird on the backswing.
It's her fault. She can fly. She should be all the way up there. Oh well.
That's that. You were stunned.
That's it. I can't move anymore. I still can't move because of the Brute Guard. So I get an automatic encounter. At least no more.
But here
suspense.
Crushing Humidity. Each hero whose AC is 16 or higher takes a damage. So it's Kawasha.
Dragonbait.
But not Birdsong.
Oh, we know that one already. So,
That's the encounter phase.
So
villain phase.
Villain phase. UNT attacks. Does he prioritize?
Well, I think now he has a hero on his tile. Does that make a difference?
Nope, does not. That was for the monkey.
Yeah.
He's going to just stay on target and attack Dragonbait because it makes sense thematically.
Right.
And because he's got the higher AC. So that misses. And that's almost turned on. I want a treasure.
You get a treasure. And you get the the favorite, the ever great Pot of Copper.
Bling!
Alright. Over to Kawasha. Kawasha has advantage thanks to the helpful nature spirit. So I will produce a flame towards the psychic monkey. And I need your d20 for this.
Let's go.
I think the 19 hits.
Yes, slightly.
Well, I'm more familiar with my die. Of course it rolls better. That kills the Sioux monster.
That did very much less. Moved from existence.
And we actually have 5 experience. Now we can cancel an encounter.
Hooray!
And I get a treasure.
Speaking...
It's another pouch of copper.
Speaking of encounter, you may want to move or else you'll get one too.
I may want, but I was stunned, wasn't I? Yes, I
yes,
was.
you were. So... Encounter time!
Encounter time.
Let's see if you find another nature spirit.
Would be nice, but I somehow doubt it.
This one might still be around.
Lost. I thought you had the map.
Really?
Without looking at it, take the bottom tile from the dungeon tile stack and place it on top.
Right. So this is going to take a while, isn't it?
It is. But at least I got rid of my monster. I sadly got rid of my advantage. That means no villains activate. And it's over to Ashara.
No villains activate, over to Ashara. I'm going to fly over here. And
aren't you still stunned? I quite recall a lot of psychic monkeys shooting at you.
No. I unstunned myself, and after that...
Oh, right, you were after Kawasha.
I was. This turn as last turn. So, Acid Splash against the only available target. +8. Hits, kills, removes from play.
And brings in the treasure.
Brings in the treasure.
Which is another pouch of copper.
I'll take it. And... Jungle Tile.
Jungle Tile. And quite
That's
a lot of jungle it is.
a lot of jungle. I dislike this amount of jungle. Give me
this amount of jungle dislikes you. Maybe we're lucky and you're being stalked by another tree.
I hope so.
Well, first thing is a Charlton skeleton.
That's not a tree. so I'm not scared of it.
Second monster is a Zorbo. Bring in the drop bear.
Can't stay up in trees, so it doesn't scare me either.
And third is another Batiri warrior.
Where do these guys come from?
Well, I'm just glad we got rid of the last one. But I think, yeah, it's a white arrow. At least we don't get an encounter on top of all that.
With that amount of jungle, I'm glad there's not anything worse. Yes. Charlton Skeleton. If it's adjacent to a hero, it attacks. It isn't. If it's within one tile,
Which it is.
it moves adjacent to the hero with the lowest AC within one tile and attacks that hero once with its shot.
Well, I think
Sure.
Birdsong
Sure.
and Ashara are tied for AC since you have the mage armor. It's 15.
Yeah, it's 15. So, yes. It's a tie.
So bring it to Birdsong, she has more HP overall.
Yeah. He's just going to charge Birdsong and conveniently stand next to the dragon bait.
Skeleton bait.
Skeleton bait in this case.
Well, it's Birdsong.
Yeah, whatever. Plus 5. 11 plus 5, 16 hits.
Yeah,
1 damage.
it's 1 damage.
Zorbo. If Zorbo within one tile of hero moves adjacent, claws. So, yeah. Plus 6. Oh my. The Zorbo actually eats magic, especially that printed on cards. 17.
That hits.
It hits, deals 1 point of damage, and luckily it wasn't an 18, or else it would have destroyed one of my magical items, which I don't have any of, so
But it's a 17.
yes. On an 18 plus it would have.
Destroyed the mage armor?
No, one of my magical items, which I
Yeah.
don't have.
But the mage armor only needs a 17 to be destroyed, right?
You're quite right. Mage armor gun. Zorbo done. Batiri warrior. Batiri also closest hero attacks with the spear. That's a 9, that's a 15, that would have even gone through the mage armor, and it's another point of damage. So I'm down to 2. Ain't that great. At least I don't get an encounter. Birdsong, clean up, please.
Yeah.
I need all the help.
Trying to see how I can clean up. What are the ACs on those guys? They only have 1 HP each,
And it's 12, 14, and 12. 14 on the Zorbo.
I'm going to attack the skeleton.
Okay, sure. Sounds good.
And I take the poison darts, that plus 6. That hits.
That hits. Poison versus old bones. Melts. Old bones.
Poison wins. Treasure. Oh, yeah, and then after that I can move. It's a pot of copper. They're in season. Should I open up a new spot? Or do we say this is enough enemies right there?
I think Dragon Bait got it.
Alright, so I'll move here. And open up a new room.
We do need to make some progress.
We do. And it spared us an encounter, but I get another monster.
Only one though.
It's a fire newt.
Fire Newt.
Nothing we have on board. This is alright.
I'm not clear with this.
If within one hero of a tile, select the tile within one. Select the tile with the most heroes on it. The fire newt attacks each hero on the tile with its flame breath.
Right.
So, Ashara. 13, that's plus 6, that's 19.
Just so you know, she's in no way related to any turkeys.
Thanks, Thanksgiving is around the corner. No. And Birdsong. That's a 12, that's 18, that also hits.
This is all very unfortunate. Ashara is down to her last hit point.
Yeah, I suggest you move Dragonbait onto that tile next turn and stay there.
I think I will.
But I think that's our turn done. And we didn't forget anything this time.
Oh, we did. Good, for once. Let's go. Hurry up. I want to die faster. So, Dragonbait, charge in, take out stuff.
Yeah.
He's just going to move 2 tiles over here, or spaces rather, and use his swift strikes once more. First, the Battery Goblin.
Yeah.
Battery Goblin dies.
Very dead. You get a treasure. It's quiet. Too quiet. Place this card face up on top of either the encounter deck or the monster deck. Next time a card would be drawn from the chosen deck, discard this card instead. I
Monster
say,
deck.
We want less monsters.
Less monsters sounds great. So, Zizorbo. Zizorbo takes 1 point of damage from step. Oh wait, my UNT also died, so these both go on the XP part. Which, yeah,
That's that.
my side's clear.
Alright, so
You're probably going to draw me an encounter because I didn't discover anything new.
yeah. It's a Triceratops attack. It attacks each hero on our hero's tile and it does 2 damage or at least 1 damage.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
No Triceratops here. We're too experienced to run into a swarm of Triceratops. Please take a turn left, dinosaurs. Alright, Kawasha. I am also going to draw an encounter this turn, but I have my reasons. First I'm going to move to my speed of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to use my good berries.
You are my hero. And Asharas. And Dragonbaits.
And birdsongs. And his own. Kawasha knows which fruits have the best healing properties. And I'm going to use Birdsong's utility power, which is Jack of all trades. Birdsong knows a little bit about a lot of things. I'm going to flip this card over instead of a utility power another hero used, which means the good berries are still in play.
Very nice. Any more of those tasty fruit?
I don't think there's anything in the rules against using it again, because usually you don't have something to use it again twice in a turn, so more berries.
More berries for everyone.
These Kawasha's filled up.
Yeah, Ashara's still quite hungry.
But I think this helped a bit. And
A
now
lot.
I'm going to produce flame and try to take out the fire newt, because if I don't, he'll produce flame. That's an 11 plus 7.
Wait, the newt is Birdsong's enemy. But
Is it? Oh right, yeah, I put it to the wrong
it
here.
doesn't matter. Kill it.
Doesn't matter, I'm killing it. And it's another experience. Let's see, what is this? Too far.
So it's 2, 1, 2, that's 5, and 2.
Thanks.
Let's just stack these into I can counter something.
Yeah. Speaking of counter, we have an N counter. I know. It's a hidden tripwire. We have lots and lots of monsters, but nobody thought to set up any traps anywhere. So
Yeah, I can just see him tripping a wire somewhere and going, "Ugh!" and nothing's happening because no one
bother to
bothered to
trap on
prime
me.
a trap.
Alright, I think this turn put us in a better position overall.
I like it. Let's keep it like this, roughly. So,
Alright.
Ashara, since you have hit points again, how about you
Open up another room? We really should, but we really shouldn't.
Tell me, what's the self-preservation instinct of a bird again? She has 3 hit points. I'm so tempted to just fly to another exit and do horrible
At the very
things to
least,
myself.
she shouldn't be on one tile with everybody else.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You
Progress.
know, progress. She's going to fly where Birdsong can rescue her, though.
alright,
Over here.
that's fair. Oh, all those traps we never found, they're over here.
And they were set by...
Well, let's first bring in...
Right, first bring in the traps.
And...
Who primed those traps? No.
Well, no one did, because it's quiet. Too quiet.
I'm so glad.
No, this bird.
Right. Very nice.
Good. That went over without any trouble, and we don't even have to go that way.
Nope, we can just ignore that. And Ashara is fast enough, she can...
When she
Goes
can
up.
fly. Birdsong. There's nothing here. I think I'm going to make you replace those experience counters. She's got a speed of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And more traps. But also something very nice and tasty.
I like the sound of that. Ooh, an ambush site.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the blue diamond that even I can't hardly see. Right.
Here we go.
Hooray! Treasure for probably Birdsong.
Yeah, she can just walk over traps. How do those work again?
You walk on, you draw 2 cards, and you pick one.
I just don't know if it's an action to open them. No, you just need to end your turn on a square containing a chest token.
Right, so she needs to hop over the traps, end her turn on the treasure tile, and then she gets to draw 2 cards and keep one. Right?
Yeah. Or 3 cards since she's got Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, very nice.
But yeah, that's a good one. We opened up another room and...
No encounter? Oh wait, Ashara technically got an encounter.
Oh, she got an encounter.
Well,
Well, it was a constrictor weed. Abruptly, a patch of wheat tightens murderously around your ankle. It stuns her.
that's mean.
But also not that bad. Alright, another turn done.
Another turn done. So, they started messing about with the traps while their ambush kind of delayed us a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe they were expecting us to come from the other direction.
Perhaps. Or maybe this is all just a dream because we've been inhaling the mushroom spores again.
Maybe.
Dragonbait,
Would explain the psychic monkeys.
among other things. Dragonbait's going to walk over there and explore.
Alright. And he finds nice
A
little
monster
path.
and an encounter.
Fire newt. That's bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can see that being bad. And the encounter.
And the encounter. It's a hidden tripwire. This time there's...
Actually, traps. Wow,
Pick one within 2 tiles of your hero, so make way.
it's safe.
Wonderful.
So, I tripped the nothing again, and the newt is going to trip Birdsong and Dragonbait.
No.
At least he's going to try.
Who does he try to roast first?
Dragon Bait, because it's his monster.
Yeah.
That's a natural 1. He kind of got the hiccups there. Birdsong. That's a 3.
Yeah, this fire newt must be new as this.
It's just a regular newt that's on fire, but we'll take a closer look at it in time.
Alright. Kawasha. Go! Yeah, I'm going to move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'll actually ignore the fire newt and explore more.
Go.
I take a second move and go over here.
Let's see what lies beyond.
What lies
More
beyond?
traps and monsters.
More
What a
traps.
surprise.
Another monster and an encounter.
So, all the good stuff.
Yeah. Monster is a Zorbo.
Zorbo is a drop bear.
Yeah. And I take 2 traps. Here. Here. And encounter. Assassin Vine. That's the one that's new. As you brush up against the vine, it coils tightly around your throat. Attack your hero. It's an attack +5, it would do 1 damage and stun. That's not bad enough to waste our experience on, I think.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so 5 + 5 is 10. That doesn't hit.
Nice.
Good. But the Zorbo is also going to try something. He is within 1 tile of a hero. He moves adjacent and he claws.
That's a nasty one.
Yeah, it's Drain Magic. On a roll of 18 or higher, the Zorbo also destroys one of the hero's items. The hero must choose and discard an item. I don't have an item.
Yep.
It's not that bad, but
Yep.
the 18 means I lose my bark skin.
That's kind of ugly.
Yeah, but still 1 damage.
It's okay.
Yeah, we've seen worse. A few times.
A few times. Ashara!
You're
Ashara
stunned.
is horribly stunned and cannot move. So she's going to fly ahead and explore?
Could. But, wait a second, how many tiles do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Starting now, you could trigger the boss encounter.
We don't want that?
Not on Ashara.
We don't.
And we can still remove one encounter. Just bring her close to the others, I'd say.
Bring her close, it's okay. But not too close because fire newt?
Well, Birdsong is going to move off that tile.
It is still attacking the tile with the most heroes on it.
Yeah, but Birdsong is going to move off the tile, and Dragonbait is probably also going to move off the tile before.
True.
So
she can move here.
Yeah.
Don't fall over.
Onto a monster spot.
Go to a monster spot.
Alright.
And she draws an encounter.
That she does.
Shouldn't have moved down. To
Event. Hail of Traps.
That many people.
Later on, no one was able to recall who had set off the ridiculous series of events in the first place. Each player chooses a trap within 1 tile of their hero and triggers it as if their hero was on it.
Oh.
Do we want that? I don't think we want that.
Probably not.
Because a few of those traps are quite nasty.
Quite a few are, and if Ashara just gets speared, we... No, doesn't
We have
sound-
rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. No.
No.
Ashara is not a fan.
But alright. Birdsong.
Birdsong, please.
I have a bit of a plan, I hope. I'm going to throw a poisoned dart at the fire newt and then go get that chest.
Please do.
So, dart, 17, that hits.
That hits, that kills.
Right, that's a treasure, and thanks to Bardic Inspiration, Just 2, and I choose the better one. Could either have a pouch of copper, or I could have a healing potion.
I very much want that potion.
Yeah, you can have it, because
It sounds like fruit juice to me.
yeah, at the moment we get an item, we can choose which hero is going to get it. Alright, and now I take my free move action, move on to the treasure chest. I get 3 cards to choose from.
Do you get bonus cards from treasure chests or only from Guild Monsters?
Each time you draw a treasure card for defeating a monster, oh, you are right.
I think we had that last game.
That's alright. I have either a pouch of copper, which I'm not going to take, or I get the boots of Elvenkind. While wearing these boots, your steps make no sound.
Hooray, we
When
get
your
another
hero
raise.
places a dungeon tile with a black triangle, roll a die. On a roll of 11 or higher, you do not have to draw and play an encounter card. And this does not exhaust. You just have it and use it.
Do we want that on Ashara because she recklessly flies ahead all the time? Or do we want to be sensible and stop flying ahead all the time and
I
put
think
that...
Dragonbait is a person that opens up quite... But he also often
He's
just...
usually the cleanup guy.
Yeah, we can give it to Ashara. I mean, Kawasha is the only guy that actually wears boots.
We
But
can give it to Kawasha, he often explores as well.
alright,
let's be sensible about this.
yeah. Let's go with the fluff here and give it to the one guy that isn't going around barefoot.
Is he going to grow pointy ears now?
It's only kind of elven.
Okay. So that's Birdsong's turn. Did
Also,
you
this thing
get
is-
an encounter?
I'm going to draw one
Yeah.
now. Also, this is better than a pouch of copper, because even if we would sell it, which I don't think we want, it would be 500 gold.
It would be.
But encounter.
time.
Zabu mushroom spores.
Huh. Those again.
Yeah, we are still pretty close to those mushrooms. A choking cloud of spores suddenly erupts from a nearby mushroom. Each hero on your hero's tile gains disadvantage, which is Birdsong.
And only Birdsong.
We can live with that.
We can.
Well, that's this turn done.
So, next turn. Dragonbait. Should he go hit the Zorbo?
Let me have a look.
Or should he just move to explore something?
Could explore something. I'm not really worried about the... So, although he could destroy the boots of Elvenkind.
Which we don't want. That said, maybe Ashara can take care of him in a moment.
That's after. But I have an idea. Yeah, let's go with Dragonbait.
Let's go. Oh no, Ashara. Yeah, okay. Let's go with Dragonbait. He's just going to move here, see if he can't connect these trapified areas.
And you can.
He can! Oh my... Yeah.
It's both Trap City and Treasure Town.
Yeah. Come here, kitty, you got this. I'm out of here.
Put this back on the field.
There's no encounter, at least.
No, there isn't.
So that's Dragonbait's turn. Done again.
Yeah.
Let's go. Kawasha.
Kawasha. Wait a moment. I have a plan. A plan for not losing the boots of Elvenkind.
I like it.
I'm not going to open here, am I?
I'm not sure. Are you?
Also not sure.
You
I
could.
think maybe we want to have the boss encounter somewhere in this direction, so it's not next to Ashara, and have Dragonbait all the way over there.
This spot is as far away from Ashara as this spot.
Yeah, but not from Dragonbait. I kind of
That's
want him
true.
close there.
That's true.
But what I'm going to do is going to put down Kupalue here.
To soak up the Zorbo's attack.
Well, and hit him in the face because he goes first.
That's Fair.
That's my attack.
Mm-hmm.
And now I could either open up here, or I could just walk over there as far as I can.
That's kind of up to you. I would be in favor of opening up, but
I'm also good with that. I mean, I do have the Boots of Elvenkind.
You do. So, open up.
Well, and we can put them to the test right away.
Let's
but
go.
first we get a monster.
That's monster first, right?
It's the Shattered Tree again.
It's another Shattered Tree. Shara is having a panic attack over there, but I don't think the druid is all that bothered.
No, that's Boots of Elvenkind. Do your thing. I need an 11 or higher.
That's
almost an 11, but not really.
So you mean to say you need an 11 or higher?
We had the Shattered Tree. You know what else is close to the Shattered Tree? It's the Stalker. Something has been dogging your steps. So, who is stalking Kawasha?
Another tree.
It's a UNT Brute Guard.
Almost a tree.
The closest empty ambush site is over here, I think. Because
Probably.
I'm going to be...
Yes.
Yeah, it's
It is.
way closer than this one.
Luckily.
Yeah, if the UNT Brute Guard is within one tile. Yes, but first things first. First in my villain phase is Kupalue. He is within one tile of a monster, so he moves adjacent to it and
Which he is.
to the closest monster and attacks it with his spear, which is a +5.
Let's go! He misses horribly.
I think he does. And he's got 2 hit points. The Zorbo tries to attack Kupalue. Well, that's
Also
a 14.
No, 14.
No, he barely hits. That's 1 damage on Kupalue.
Should I put it on the board? Or
Just give it over here, put it on his card. And the UNT Brute Guard is within one tile of a hero, moves adjacent to it, and bites. But misses.
that bites. Right.
He just licks instead.
Maybe. Ashara. Ashara is going to...
This is a great situation for an acid splash, just saying.
Is it really though? Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah. Just gonna fly over here because I can. That's only 2 movement points because I can. Not that I can do anything else with them. I am very much going to drink that potion of healing that someone threw over to me. And I'm back up to 5 hit points. I can tank! And I'm going to acid splash the UNT. UNT takes 21, that's a point of damage.
And that's enough. He only has 1 hit point. Oh no, he has 2. He has 2.
I was about to say.
I've been looking at the wrong stat.
Zorbo! Zorbo takes 22.
Well, he's only got the 1.
Nice. That's another 5 XP. And
Yeah,
treasure.
that's great. And the treasure is a scroll of disintegrate. This scroll contains a powerful and deadly spell. Use instead of an attack action. Attack 1 monster within 1 tile of a hero. It's a +4, and it does 4 damage if it hits, and 2 if it doesn't.
Keep scroll of integrate.
And we...
Disintegrate even. Wow. Okay.
That's a successful turn.
A successful turn,
But
unless we die horribly to the encounter now.
Well, the horrible encounter is another stalker.
You... Yeah, give me...
It's a UNT Brute Guard. That's not good.
It's really not. That's really not good. Adjacent to the closest hero and bites, so...
That's again Kawasha.
Again, Kawasha, so 2 biters to Kawasha.
first one.
First one with a +7. That's a 14.
That doesn't hit.
And the one that Ashara just discovered. That's even more not a hit.
Yeah. This UNT really don't have a good track record against him.
And he doesn't have a good track record against him. He never was really injured.
And hey, they're adjacent to him now. Could be the first time I actually use my shillelagh.
Well,
Shillelagh, I think it was.
yeah, something like that. Wooden stick of hurtiness.
Yeah. The bonking stick.
The bonking stick, indeed.
So that was Ashara done, which means birdsong. Birdsong. Why don't you use your cat agility and try to dance over those traps? I need to roll, and a 5 or higher means I don't trigger that trap.
Go ahead.
First
5
one.
or up. That's a 4.
That's a 4.
Nice.
Cat's agility. I draw, which means I get one of the special traps. Could be bad, could not be bad. Who knows? And I get the Finger of Death. A deadly touch if it connects. Take one adjacent enemy. It is a trap. Oh yeah, I remember this was... They have a misprint in here. This is actually a spell. It's trap written on here, but it's spell written on here. And in the spell deck, there was a trap.
Really? So they just screwed those up.
They did.
Nice.
Did screw a few things up. Because you see here, this spell is a shrill alarm. I really thought, oh Finger of Death, but no.
Just the shrill alarm.
Shrill alarm. A creature nearby is making a hideous racket, drawing the attention of other creatures. Place the shrill alarm token on your hero's tile. Trigger the trap during your villain phase. Place a new monster on the closest empty ambush site. Disable failure, trigger this trap. Any hero on this trap's tile can discard this card by performing a successful disable action on this trap.
Oh.
Maybe I don't want to go closer to the treasure chest and instead try to get rid of this thing.
You could just dance forward to get rid of that second trap, but you don't have to really.
Well, I can.
Yeah, but there's no point.
And I only can disarm it if I'm on its tile.
Yeah, just disarm it and go.
Well, disable failure triggers it. And
At the end of turn it triggers 2, doesn't it?
yeah,
So
but during my hero's turn. But yeah, I'll just give it a try. 11 plus disarms it.
That's a 12.
That's this thing disarmed.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't have cat's agility in your feet, you just need it in your fingers. Because cats are really famous for their dexterity. Yeah. Alright. Birdsong has an encounter, and she gets a hidden tripwire. Maybe there's a trap around here somewhere. I choose a trap within 2 tiles of my hero, so I choose it and trigger it if she was on it. And I want this one, because it's in my path anyways. That's an arrow trap for 2 damage.
Ouch.
Youch, but, well, at least now the way's cleared.
There it is.
Alright. Now, next turn.
Next turn, Dragonbait. Should Dragonbait grab that chest or just move to reinforce over at the badness?
Can he manage to stand next to both those UNT?
He has a speed of 5, so actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can.
Yeah, I think we want him over there.
1, 2, 3,
Because
5.
once it's Kawasha's turn, those will both activate.
Swift strikes then?
Yeah.
Swift strikes. Right. Could have used the wand of fireballs, but swift strikes will be good enough. The wounded one.
Yeah.
+4. That's a kill. And healthy one.
I'm going to remove Kawasha's
Also hit.
So that's one. You can have this damage now. And that's 2 experience for us.
Yep. Next pile.
And loot. It's a pouch of copper.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Didn't have one for
We
quite
didn't
a
have
while.
that in a while.
So, treasure encounter.
Encounter. Danger from the dark. An attack is launched at your group out of the darkness. Attack each hero on a tile with an unexplored edge. It's a +9, and if it hits, it would do 1 damage and give us disadvantage.
We don't have a tile with an unexplored edge with heroes on it.
Oh right! That's great.
Convenient, ain't it?
Yeah. We'll bravely take this one. The dark is dangerous, which is why we avoid it.
It's over there, it can stay over there, it's fine.
Brave explorers that we are. So yeah, Kawasha.
Let's go.
Funny enough, he actually is not impeded in his movement because all the UNT failed to grip him.
Yeah, but he starts adjacent to him, so he's still impeded.
Oh, yeah. Well,
All of these guys are.
yeah. Shillelagh,
Yeah.
+9. That hits.
Stick of bonkiness +2, so, or +9 rather.
Yeah.
UNT.
Will you place that UNT over in our experience pile?
I will.
And yeah, we can take an event if it happens. I mean, I can't move anyways.
That's quite right, you can't.
So...
Well, you can't if you're adjacent to it.
how's it worded?
Read for yourself.
Heroes adjacent to UNT Brute Guard cannot move, so that means I can move now.
Yeah.
And I'll go and open up here, I think.
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
Sure.
Making room for Kupalui, just in case. And I found the Windy Hill. Bow down before Windy Hill.
I wonder why it's named like that.
There's a Batiri goblin on there.
Batiri Goblin?
And now, Kupalui activates first if it is within 1 tile of a monster, which he isn't. Otherwise, Kupalui moves 1 tile towards the hero that controls it. There we go. And the Batiri goblin,
It's gonna move forward and stab.
yeah, with his spear. +6. And that hits. It's 1 damage, but it wasn't an 18 or higher, so just 1.
Just one.
Alright. Ashara.
Right.
Let's count the tiles we've explored. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Remember that we did get lost.
Yeah. But still, the next one or the one after that, I'm not quite sure. I haven't put it in. I haven't done the math, but we are very close now.
Okay. So what you're telling me is that Ashara should find the war chief.
Probably.
Because she's got 5 hit points, and what's she gonna do with it?
Or she just kills the goblin.
Has an encounter.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Birdsong should open that chest or just hurry over.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. So, she's just gonna... Well, she can't fly over here, so she's gonna have to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. She has legs, you know. And then fire an acid splash over into the general direction of the goblin.
Don't you have something better? That hits better?
Acid splash is a +8.
Oh, yeah, do that.
I could hold the chromatic orb, but that's a +3.
No, do the acid.
Not good at aiming.
That's great.
I like everything in that general direction must die. That's 21.
it is in the general direction, and thus it dies.
Never he had 21, but she did.
Right, that's 1 experience for you.
And the treasure.
And the treasure. And that treasure is Tombili leaves. These leaves give you heightened senses when eaten. You found drugs.
They are
Play
leaves, not
immediately.
drugs.
Look at the top card of the monster deck, then either return it to the top or place it underneath the top three cards.
Gimme!
Well,
What is it? What is it? What is it? Pink unicorns.
what?
That's a skeleton. Put it on top.
Alright. We can deal with the skeleton.
Let's see if I find any.
Yeah. Encounter phase. You found the village.
Hey, there's a skeleton there. Wow, there's... Oh my... Oh.
There's everything there.
Uh-huh.
You found the Vegapygmy village. If you defeat the chieftain, the other Vegapygmies should clear out of the area on their own. Instead of drawing monster cards for the tile, the active player takes the Vegapygmy chieftain villain card, which I handily already prepared, and places the figure on the ambush side of the village tile.
I will end you.
As a villain, the Vegapygmy chieftain acts at step 2 of each player's villain's phase. In addition, place any Vegapygmy figures not already in play on the monster symbols of the village tile. Search all areas of the game, including the monster deck, XP pile, in front of players, and discard pile for the 3 Vegapygmy warrior cards. Remove them and place them next to the Vegapygmy chieftain villain card. Shuffle the monster deck afterwards. Vegapygmy warriors are not worth any XP for the rest of the adventure. We win if we kill the mighty big Vegapygmy chieftain.
Surrender now.
Right, so they don't steal any XP from us because we haven't killed any so far, apparently. And they're not in the discard, so we'll
We
have to...
didn't encounter any Vegapygmies so far. No
No
wonder.
wonder they're all in the village. And busy setting very much not efficient traps.
Yeah, and I'm just going to give this another shuffle.
I don't think that Zoo Monster is a Vegapygmy.
Probably not.
So where did you put that villain card? Over to Birdsong.
I'm going to read it out for a moment.
Yep.
Although small of stature, this plant creature is dangerous to the unwary. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, for the first boss of the game, this thing is tiny.
And you all know, beware the human-sized enemies.
Yeah, this isn't.
Yeah, we'll have fun. Let's see what he does. I'm sure it's nothing. Yeah, first thing is nothing happens. Vegapygmy Chieftain activates at step 2 if the Vegapygmy Chieftain is on the same tile. Wait, step 2 means all of his warriors activate first, right?
Well, the villain phase starts with an encounter.
Encounter, which we don't get because white.
Yeah, and then there's the villain, and then are the monsters.
Okay. Why is it printed on here? It's always done. Oh,
It's just to remind us, and probably because he's the first boss.
that's quite right. So, if the Vegapygmy Chieftain is on the same tile as the hero, it attacks the nearest hero with its spear. And then retreats away from him. He isn't. Otherwise, if there are fewer than 3 Pygmy warriors in play, place 1 Vegapygmy warrior adjacent to the Vegapygmy Chieftain. Which there aren't.
So he just chills.
He just chills. Special ability. After the Vegapygmy Chieftain activates, activate all Vegapygmy warriors in play as well. Vegapygmy warriors do not activate on their own while the Vegapygmy Chieftain is in play. So they only activate once, not once per card, right? Or do all 3 of them activate 3 times each?
No, they all just activate once.
Thank goodness. Okay, so if he's within 1 tile of a hero, which he is, attack the closest hero with this spear. Zip. 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 all of them stab the bird.
Yeah. Step 1.
Step 1. Stab the bird. It's a +4 attack for 1 damage with no fancy asterisks involved. Nat 20.
Thankfully monsters can't crit.
1. That's a miss. And a 2. So 2 points of damage to Ashara from the veggie.
Aren't you glad you opened up that village?
I'm super happy. That way it didn't hit the tank, no? He needs his hit points for later, when he needs to tank.
Also, it's Birdsong's turn next, and you know what she isn't? Anywhere close to where the action is.
Quite true. As a villain, does the Veggie Pygmy Chieftain move around?
Yes, he moves to Birdsong now.
So
He'll activate every turn.
Right. Let's go. Here you go.
Alright. I can walk 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and I can't do anything over here.
So move again.
Move again, that's all I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And 3 stabs against Ashara.
Yes.
All 3 of those hit, she's down 4.
Yeah. First one, it's a 17. Then it's a 9 that misses.
That's a miss.
And 12 that hits again.
That hits. She's down to 1.
Yeah, we really shouldn't have her open up the village.
Ah, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, one thing it is in any case, end of turn. No, it isn't. Encounter.
Let's go.
Hatred. Choose a monster you control. Monsters of that type activate twice this turn.
He's not a regular monster, is he?
I say I choose the villain.
Okay.
So he doesn't do anything
Twice.
I think that's fair.
I'm okay with that.
But now, end of turn. Dragonbait must save the bird.
Dragonbait to the rescue. He's coming over here. So he's not adjacent and not blocking anyone's path if they want to step up and kill that one pygmy.
Don't really care for the druid.
Don't really care for the druid, so he's stepping up. Wonder fireballs everything in the village.
Right.
They said to torch the place, so I'm going to torch the place. That's a +7 against the chieftain.
Yeah.
That's an 18, that's 25. Does he have that much AC?
You've got him over there.
Do I? Oh, I do. He's got an AC of 30. So he's taking 3 points of damage.
Leaves him
And
with 10.
the other 2 I'm not even going to roll, I'm just going to auto miss because it fries them anyway.
So that's 2 of them gone.
Because on a miss, the fireball still deals 1 damage and splash.
Yeah.
And that only leaves 1 of the Veggie Pygmy plus the one the chieftain's gonna summon.
Yeah. But first, we'll
Encounter.
get an encounter.
Hit me.
Danger from the dark. Take each hero on a tile with an unexplored edge. We're still not exploring.
Nope.
Joke's on you.
Not the thing we're doing here.
Alright. Chieftain summons, but where does he summon?
Adjacent to himself.
And now.
And now the pygmy closest hero attacks that hero with a spear. So 1 against Ashara
And 1 against Dragonbait, I'd say.
yeah. Dragonbait. That's 19 that hits.
Yeah. And Ashara.
Ashara. Come on. There's it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. She did.
It wasn't fine.
It wasn't fine.
Oh, that hurts so much.
Kind of. A little bit. Yes. quite a bit actually.
Yeah.
There goes the healing surge.
Not yet.
Not yet? No, we can still heal her. If anyone heals her,
Yeah.
we are not going to need the healing surge.
Yeah, but Kawasha kind of already used his healing. Oh, although Dragonbait got a treasure.
He did?
Although, I need to look that up. We don't get XP for them, that much is certain. They are not worth XP, but we do get treasures from them.
Nice. Give me.
Pot of copper.
Yeah, fine.
It's money.
It's money. Did you already hit me with an encounter? Yes, you did.
Yes.
It was the end. Yeah.
So, it's Kawasha's turn.
It is.
I'm going to stop playing around. I'm going to call lightning. Some storm cloud hurls down bolts of lightning. Take 1, 2, or 3 different monsters. Each of them must be within 3 tiles of my hero. I have an idea what I'm going to do here.
Yeah. Fireball and lightning.
Yes. That's a +7 against the chieftain.
That's
7 plus 7, that's 14. That's 2 points of damage. Nice. And again, these just get auto-fried.
Down to 3 HP, the chieftain is.
In my villain phase, although I can still move.
Yes, you can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Kupulu still activates.
Yeah, he's first in my villain phase, but first I get an encounter.
Right, you also. Let's go.
Although, I think encounters are in the villain phase.
Yeah, and there's step 1.
Yeah. Oh, and he activates first in step 3, so the chieftain is first anyways. But, biting insect. Attack each hero within 1 tile of your hero with +4 for 1 damage.
That's fine. The bird's
That's
down.
fine, yeah. I'm going to go with a +4 against Kawasha.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
And
Oh, Kupalui. That fries Kupalui.
that's sad.
And Dragonbait. That's a 16.
16 does not get through the scans.
Alright. So now the Vetcher Pygmy Chieftain is on the same tile as a hero.
Which means he's going to charge with the spear with a +5 for 1.
Hits. Takes 1 damage. And then I think he moves.
He moves to the nearest tile that has no heroes on it.
Which is the Windy Hill.
Quite a jump.
Yeah. So now, Shara gets the healing surge.
Which is so sad.
Yeah, it is. That really was unnecessary.
I'm still way more worried from the encounters thanks to the last installment of the DnD
Yeah,
board game.
but we had so many XP.
I know, but we had so many rocks fall, everyone dies in that last game.
I do hope you have some kind of powerful magic wizardy thing.
To fry that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I do. 2 types of it actually. I could use the scroll of disintegration, or
But we could also sell that because
yeah, I can just hurl Melv's acid arrow at him.
at least to start out with.
Yeah, probably also to finish it out with. I'm going to attack with a +7. That's 4, that's an 11, that misses. So he takes 1 damage, and the acid arrow... Just imagine the acid arrow is placed next to him.
Also, he has it out next to him. I mean, why do we have those tokens?
No idea. So then... That's pretty much it. She's not going to move, I think. So
Yeah, not getting any other monsters involved in this. Not with enough XP to cancel 2 more encounters.
yeah. I could use the web to root him in place, but I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, he'll just summon anyways.
Yeah. So, it's his turn. Remove
Wait.
What?
It's encounter turn.
Encounter turn. Let's go.
More biting insects. I don't think we want those.
Let's cancel them. Now it's his turn. Remove the acid arrow token. He takes 1 additional point of damage. Yeah. Can't just flip them over, but why? He's down to his last HP. He's going to summon the Virtue Pygmy.
He only has 8 HP?
8 hit points, yes.
Whoa, right. I read his AC as his hit points.
No.
This is better.
Yeah. That Pygmy is gonna charge at Dragonbait. Gonna stab at Dragonbait. Dragonbait is gonna eat that stab. And turn on.
Which means it's over to Birdsong.
Yep. Finish him.
I still have a daily power, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do 1 damage anyways, but I just want to see how well I'm doing, because this is impressive blade work. Birdsong's elaborate fighting style is good at intimidating enemies. After this attack, each monster on a hero's tile gains disadvantage. So, the impressive blade work?
That's so impressive.
Well, it's +7.
That's enough to actually hit him.
A real professional knows how to use just enough effort.
I'm gonna call it Fruit Ninja now.
Well, kinda what happened. That kills the Veggie Pygmy Chieftain. And that ends the adventure.
Wins us the game. Hooray!
Victory! The heroes win the adventure when they defeat the Veggie Pygmy Chieftain. Which we did. Aftermath. If the hero completes the scenario without using any healing surges,
We almost didn't.
they each receive 200 gold pieces.
We almost did.
That's 800 gold we miss out on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe next time reel in the bird a bit more. She kind of was Captain Face Tank in this one.
In the last one as well, and in the next one.
Well, if the heroes complete the scenario but use at least 1 healing surge, they each receive 100 gold pieces.
So I only cost us
400.
400. That's fine. I think I earned us 400 just by, being speedy about the whole exploration thing.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go with that.
In either event, make the changes listed below, then the heroes may purchase any advancements they wish at Port Nyanzaru.
Nice.
Alright, and for this one, there weren't actually any problems in switching stuff out. We'll set that up, I'll show what changes, and then we'll buy stuff.
Maybe we'll show the changes. Maybe
At least I'm going to show what disappears.
That's fair.
Alright, to start out with, we say goodbye to 2 old friends, 1 pouch of copper, and 1 of the strawmen in the jungle won't be encountered again. They disappear from the treasure deck and the monster deck. Now, we're in Port Nyanzaru, and we stock up the market. Let's see. I draw 4 treasure cards. Any item in there is available for purchase. If it's not an item, then, well, there's just nothing. First treasure. It's a fortune, seize the moment, so that goes. A potion of healing is for sale.
Ooh, that's it.
This isn't for sale. This isn't for sale. And that's that.
Right, so Potion of Healing is for sale for 600 gold pieces. And then we have rerolls for 400, 500 and 600 gold pieces. Plus 1 damage for 500 and 600 gold pieces.
Oh, plus 1 damage is very nice.
I think Ashara feels a little bit bad. If it weren't for her, everyone would have had 100 gold pieces more. So she's feeling shit. That aside,
Do we want to sell anything?
I don't know.
Remember that monsters can also steal treasures, and the treasures go back into the treasure deck, making it possible to draw them again.
I think Ashara is going to sell her scroll of disintegrate.
Yeah, that's just a one-time use anyways. So how much does that give us?
400.
Alright.
I put the sell price on the cards.
Oh, you're so clever.
Sometimes.
Then I think we want to keep the Boots of Elvenkind.
I believe we do, yes.
Do we want to sell the Luckstone? That's a reroll, and we could buy a reroll for that and put it back into the treasure deck.
We certainly could do that.
I think then Birdsong is going to be so cheeky as to actually sell the Luckstone and take that reroll for herself.
Yeah, then get rid of this as well. Sure.
She gets a reroll.
And that one can't be stolen by cheeky drop bears.
Yeah. So, apart from that, that potion of healing goes for 600.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
But I think Dragonbait is going to just buy it for Ashara.
might be a good idea.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe.
we still have quite a bit of money though.
That we do.
Do we want that +1 damage on Dragonbait? So with his double hit he can very safely kill a 2 HP monster?
That is a very good call.
Birdsong is going to check in.
Yeah, so is Ashara. That's +1 damage on Dragonbait.
Also, just for
Yes. Yes.
just for reference, we already have that on Ashara.
Yes.
So there's still 600 gold here.
We could get either the reroll or the +1 damage. Do you want another +1 on the Dragonbait? Or do you like
I think we should spread them around a bit.
a bit more? Well, Kawasha's the one who doesn't have anything yet. Then again, he doesn't need to roll for his healing abilities or his companion.
Yeah.
So
Could go with a damage, or we could give the reroll to Ashara because at some point she's going to cast the big damage spells.
yeah, probably not immensely unlikely. That said, she doesn't really do big damage spells. I mean, she does the Acid Arrow, which is a +7. Don't think it's going to get much bigger than that. Her, Scorching Ray is just 3 attacks for 1 damage each, so no reroll for that necessarily.
Alright. Then let's just buy that +1 damage and put it on somebody.
Yeah. Could put it on Ashara because she has her Acid Splash with her all the time. Whereas Dragonbait doesn't necessarily have this one.
Alright, let's give it to Ashara.
I'm not. I mean,
I can live with that. There'll be more upgrades.
there will be more upgrades. Let's go.
Right? We pretty much used up all our gold, so it can't be stolen anymore.
Stuff is certainly not a turkey.
Yeah, and we still have a few items that we don't necessarily want to sell. So, yeah. I think that's us good for this time.
So, let's see you for the next round.
See you then.